Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review once again. In tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this really old black and white vintage movie that came out in 1959. And it's also a French movie too, because this movie is actually a foreign movie from France. It's like a French movie, so please excuse me if I mispronounce some French names, but yeah. But yeah, I actually watched this movie on HBO Max when I got home from work today, and yep, and of course that's gonna be on The 400 Blows. The 400 Blows is a 1959 coming of age black and white drama film, and it's about a young Persian boy named Antonia Doniol, and for him, life is one difficult situation after another, surrounded by adults, including his neglectful parents. Antonian spends days with his best friend Renee, and trying to plan for a better life. When one of their schemes goes awry, Antonian ends up in trouble with the law, leading to even more conflicts with authority figures. And that's pretty much the basic story of The 400 Blows. So, The 400 Blows, I actually remember first hearing about this, first of all, when I was a little kid, when I was viewing videos on YouTube, when I was a kid viewing YouTube videos like Sesame Street sketches, I actually watched this little segment, like the Masterpiece Theater with Alistair Cookie, and they actually did parody this movie, The 400 Blows, and the 400 Blows Sesame Street sketch was actually inspired by this movie, the French movie. But in the Sesame Street sketch for The 400 Blows, it was actually just Grover trying to blow out the candles on his birthday cake like 40 times, because 400 would be boring for a kids show. But yeah, and then I did some more research about this movie, and then looking back on this film, it was actually a very old black and white vintage movie that came out in 1959 in France, and it's actually a French movie too, because I actually watched the dub version of this movie, and the good news is that when I was watching this movie on HBO Max today, this movie, the French dub of The 400 Blows actually had English subtitles, so that way you'll understand what they're saying, and I can definitely understand what the characters were saying as you understand the English subtitles throughout the movie, and of course I'm not really familiar with most of the actors who were in The 400 Blows, but I gotta say everyone actually did a great job working on this film, including the director of this film, who did a great job directing this film, and even The 400 Blows was even considered to be one of the best French movies ever made in cinema, in film cinema. And I did enjoy the ending too. I think it's like how Antonia was basically just running through the paths, and he basically runs to the beach, and then of course the movie ends with the camera zooming in on him, and of course it says Fin. Fin is actually short for Fin is actually French for end, the end. I've known that term for a long time. And yeah, and I'm actually glad that I watched The 400 Blows, because one of these days I should probably get into more foreign movies, like maybe some more French movies too. Yeah, because when my mom asked me what I was watching when I said The 400 Blows, when I told her that it was a French movie, she asked who told you to watch that? I mean, and I was like, I don't know. I decided to watch it just for fun, for entertainment, and here's my review on The 400 Blows. Excuse me. Yep, here we are right here for my thoughts on The 400 Blows. So all I can say, the best way I can describe The 400 Blows is it gets a seal of approval, and it's a well-made French movie from 1959. So overall, The 400 Blows was a classic French movie, a masterpiece as well, and I'm gonna give The 400 Blows 4.5 out of 5 stars. I was gonna give this movie a 5 out of 5, but then I was thinking maybe since this is considered a French movie, and then I'd say I give this movie 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, if you haven't seen The 400 Blows yet, then I recommend giving this movie a watch. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on the 400 Blows. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.